you also have to bear in mind that Israel must be able to defend itself. And here, its objectives of securing the release of hostages and destroying the Hamas organization are entirely legitimate objectives.
That today Israel has told citizens in Gaza that their citizens should move away from the north of the territory in the next 24 hours in anticipation of heavy military action. The UN has called for the order to be rescinded on humanitarian grounds. Defence Secretary Grant Shapps spoke to Times Radio earlier and explained why Israel had made the move. William Hague, you wrote in your excellent Times column on Tuesday that you were worried that Israel might walk into a trap set by Hamas. Are you concerned that that is indeed what is happening now?
I was really talking there about the longer term, the risk of this conflict spreading, of the whole Middle East becoming a conflagration. And as decisions are made down the line, because this isn't going to be a short conflict, of Israel overreaching, and I compared it to what happened after 9/11, where we did many necessary things, but in the end, we were in Iraq and we made mistakes. So, but I think, nevertheless, you also have to bear in mind that Israel must be able to defend itself. And here, its objectives of securing the release of hostages and destroying the Hamas organization are entirely legitimate objectives. So I don't see how they can do that without going into Gaza in some way. And then you have the question of, well, how do you get the civilians out of the way? Now, that will need, as soon as possible, the sort of thing that Antony Blinken, the US Secretary of State, is talking about, of safe zones for civilians, but we're clearly some way off from that at the moment.